Alright, let's talk about saving money and why is it important to save money in general. So the importance of having savings, whether you want to go on an expensive trip or spend money on perhaps a new car or something else that is important to you, something you would like to get or achieve, it is important to have some money saved, because if you don't have any money saved, in case of unexpected situation, that money can play a critical role. Sometimes people tell that if you only save money, you're gonna stay poor. That's kind of true, I agree with that, but if you save and invest and make sure you manage your finances properly, saving should definitely be one of your ways to manage your finances. Let's dive into tips how to save money fast. Number 1, create budget. So when it comes to saving your money, it's very important that you know how much you make and how much you spend. So when you create a budget, you know that you can spend a certain amount every month. The rest that is left over, I would highly encourage to save it or invest it, because that way you won't end up spending all that money you have. So when it comes to creating a budget, it's very important that you track your expenses. Figure out how much you're spending roughly every month. Once you have a list of your spendings, make sure to think about what kind of expenses you can reduce. Is there something that is not that important to you? Long term, this can play a pretty big role, and actually by tracking your spending and reducing your expenses, you can save much more money, bigger amounts and faster. And if you're liking this video this far, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more so you don't miss the newest uploads every Thursday and Sunday. Alright, tip number 2. Create a habit of saving. So this is very important when it comes to saving money. If you don't have a habit of saving, it's gonna be basically impossible to save money. And when it comes to creating a habit of saving, it is very important that you have a goal for yourself. So let's say you set a goal that you want to save $500 every month. And obviously the amount you're trying to save depends on your income and other financial aspects. But in general, have a goal and make sure to try to aim for that goal and save the amount you want to every month. In my experience, the best way how habit of saving works for me is that whenever I get paid, I immediately save up some money, because that way I can ensure I don't end up spending it. Tip number 3, save money each payday. This is super important and very powerful actually. When you get paid and you immediately go and save, for example, 10 to 20% of your income, that will instantly ensure that the money you saved will stay in your savings. And when you do that, it means you're prioritizing to grow your finances. Because if you didn't do that, you would still end up spending probably everything of that. And what you can also do is that once you've saved after you're getting paid, after that you can use those savings to invest in the stock market. The idea is to get some money to the side immediately, so you don't go and blow all that money on something that's not even important to you. Besides investing in the stock market, one thing you could really take advantage of when saving money is having a high yield savings account. That will also help you to grow your money in there a bit, and the value of your money is not decreasing because of inflation. What I was doing with my money for the last 3 months, I was investing around $800 in the stock market and I was saving around $400 a month. That way I ensure that I'm still saving some money for myself, but I'm also putting my money to work for me. Tip number 4, buy only what you need. This is very effective when it comes to talking about saving money. If you buy a lot of things based on your emotions and you buy a lot of things that you don't even find necessary, if you think about that as a long-term process, you'll actually realize that you're wasting a huge amount of money on things that are not even worth it. By cutting this off, you can actually save much more money. That way you'll be able to boost your savings and suddenly you have much more money, for example, for maybe buying some luxury items or going for an expensive trip or traveling to your dream location. So always keep your long-term goals in mind as well when it comes to saving, and make sure you spend your money wisely. And here are some actions you have to stop doing if you want to save more money, or at least have more money to use on other things. So first off, stop eating out. If you're doing it almost daily, that's gonna waste a huge amount of money. Secondly, if you're buying expensive clothes, you're probably making those purchases based on how you feel about that product and how the product looks. Also, make sure to cancel paid subscriptions you don't actually use that much. But make sure you prioritize your savings as well and your financial growth. That being said, those were my tips how to save money fast and effectively. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you would like to learn how to manage your finances, make sure to watch this video next. It is about how to be smart with money. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, spend your money wisely, and I'll see you in the next one.